Tonight on Out and About.
In this room and in these galleries, we have over 1 million Lego bricks.
We have a big menu of Mexican seafood, lobster tails, crab legs, fresh oysters, sushi. And we just give it a little bit of a Mexican twist.
Phillips Farm is a 4th-generation farm. We specialize in all the market products that you would see at any normal farmer's market. We offer numerous activities, and it's a fun time for the whole family.
Go Out and About.
Warmer weather means it's butterfly season at the Greensboro Science Center. The Cole Family Monarch Conservation Center and Butterfly House at the Greensboro Science Center is now open. The thing people love the most about the Cole Family Monarch Conservation Center and Butterfly House is that they can see native butterfly species and the endangered monarch species up close, and they can learn how they can help an endangered species in their very own backyard. Folks can walk through the butterfly house, they can see these native species up close, they can see the plants that we've planted. You know, some of them are a mixture of non-native species and native species plants that they can plant in their very own backyard, and those can help, endangered butterflies like the endangered monarch. Anybody watching, anybody who visits the Greensboro Science Center can help the endangered monarch by planting common milkweed. They have swamp milkweed. There's different species of milkweeds that you can plant. Common milkweed is the best to plant for monarchs to be able to lay their eggs on and for the little caterpillars to munch on. In addition to the 7 species that we hosted last year, including the monarch butterfly, we are also adding 9 new species. 3 of those that we'll be adding are Luna moths, red-spotted purples, and buckeye butterflies. All of the species that we have here in the Science Center are native species to North Carolina. We're also going to have 2 species of moths. We'll have the Luna moth and the Cecropia moth, which is the largest moth in North America. You know, whenever visitors come here during the day and they see the butterflies fluttering around, they'll also be able to see the moths. So, you know, people think of moths as being a nocturnal species, but you'll be able to see the moths on the walls, and they'll be asleep with their wings kind of spread out. It'll be very beautiful in addition to the butterflies flying around, fluttering about, I guess is what I should say. Admission to the Cole Family Monarch Conservation Center and Butterfly House is included with a general admission ticket to the Greensboro Science Center or a Greensboro Science Center membership. Hours are 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and it will be open through the fall. So guests can see these beautiful native butterfly and moth species up close, and they can learn how to put conservation into action. Just by planting milkweed and other nectar-rich plants in your yard, you can attract monarchs and other native species, just like what we have here in the Cole Family Monarch Conservation Center and Butterfly House at the Greensboro Science Center. To learn more and to plan your visit, visit greensboroscience.org.
Carajillos Mexican Kitchen is now in North Raleigh. I love the area. We just thought it needed a more modern Mexican restaurant, good food, good service, good drinks. We have a big drink menu. Just a great experience when they come to Carajillos Mexican Kitchen. We do burritos, we do enchiladas, but we are bringing in new stuff. We even have a little bit of sushi. Not your regular type of sushi. We just converted it into Mexican sushi. We have a big menu of Mexican seafood. We have from, lobster tails to crab legs to fresh oysters. And we just give it a little bit of, the Mexican twist. We have different sauces, for cooking, for example, our red snapper that we put on the grill. It's got a little bit of chipotle, so it'll have a little bit of heat. It'll be good. It'll be really good. Our enchilada, the salsa verde for our enchiladas, it's got a little kick to it. It's got a little bit of jalapeno, so it's gonna have a little kick to it. We have a mole sauce, which is not spicy. We make it mild for everybody to enjoy. We have sauces for everyone. My favorite drink, it's a mango mint margarita. And everything is fresh, no sugar. We actually use agave nectar to sweeten our drinks. We try to make it as healthier as it can be. It's got the mint makes it refreshing, the mango gives it a little bit of a sweet, and then we have mojitos, like 10 different flavor mojitos. We try to decorate our drinks as much as possible. A flower, a sliced pineapple, a slice of orange, a slice of lime. I mean, on some drinks we even put a little duck on top of the drink. We want to make it fun. We want to, want them to have a, good drinks, good food, and just have a blast. We want to bring in a good experience to North Raleigh. Flavor and in presentation, something that you won't find in like just a Tex-Mex or just a regular Mexican restaurant. We want them to smile when they come in. We don't want them to feel like, just another Mexican restaurant. No, we want them to feel like it's something new, it's something where they can come in, have fun, and enjoy their food and enjoy their drinks. Come see us at our new location in North Raleigh. We're at 6675 Falls of News Road, right across the street from Northridge Country Club. You can get more information on Instagram at Carajillos Mexican Kitchen.
Welcome to Phillips Farms of Cary. Phillips Farms is a 4th-generation farm, and we specialize in events and agritourism. Well, our market is in its 3rd year, and as you can see behind me, it's really booming. So we've really tapped out a lot of our events and a lot of our activities to really expand. So it's welcoming for everyone. It's not just a farmer's market. We call it Shop and Play Saturdays, and it's a fun time for the whole family. Morris Produce is one of our top produce vendors, and they carry everything from lettuce to tomatoes to squash, cucumbers, peppers, everything that's seasonal, they'll have it here at our farm. Well, we have vendors from all over the state, really. Rocky Mount, we have them from the other side of Durham, different counties. We specialize in all the market products that you would see at any normal farmer's market. We've also got a great selection of artisan products here at the farmer's market. It's anywhere from soaps to resin art to jewelry to purses, handmade products. All the way across the board, we have something for everybody. So we usually have Raleigh Assassins here at the farm, and that's one of our live music bands, and they are fantastic, and they play great family-friendly music. At Busby's, which is our local store here at the farmer's market, we usually sell seasonal products. Anywhere from strawberries right now to blueberries to peaches to ice cream to cakes to jams and jellies. We have it all. Phillips Farm has a fantastic fun zone for the family. We offer numerous activities, yard games, petting zoo area. We even have miniature golf that's set up in a farm theme. Rides, we call it cow train ride, and then a grain train ride. We also have gemstone mining. So there's lots and lots to do for the whole family. Well, the kids get so excited here at Phillips Farms. My kids are kind of the inspiration for a lot of the activities we have, and they just love it. And it's great to see the little kids smiling all the time. So NC Eat and Play is such a huge part of our success this year with our market. We have lots of community involvement, and everyone can try to get their hands in here, and we can just help local businesses and really push local products. So every Saturday, we usually have an awesome event tied to our Shop and Play Saturdays. So we'll have Father's Day weekend with a barbecue fest. We'll have our Peach Fest, Watermelon Fest, and our food truck rodeo. So we have something for everybody, and it's going to be a good time. So here at Phillips Farms, it's just a great outdoor space. We have lots of covered areas. We have lots of open areas. We hope that you can come out and get outside, experience some fresh air, and get some good North Carolina produce. So you can find us at phillipsfarmsofcary.com, and you can subscribe to our newsletter. Also, we're on Instagram and Facebook at Phillips Farms of Cary. So there's a little bit for everyone. You just got to come out and check it out.
We have over 1 million Lego bricks that have been constructed into hundreds of sculptures from the mind alone of Nathan Sawaya.
Cocktail lover consumer. Something that we love about cocktails is it has mass appeal. They've been around for ages and they're always relevant regardless of the season, how old you are, wherever you come from. We find that our Clubtails consumers love Clubtails because it offers an instant party wherever you are. So our business was really founded on off-premise consumption where consumers were drinking Clubtails at house parties, at-home happy hours, tailgating events, and things like that. But today we're really excited to be expanding our business into more on-premise venues like here at the Durham Bulls Athletic Park. Locally, you can purchase Clubtails at Circle K, Family Fare, Handy Hugo's, Food Lion, and Harris Teeter, all the places that you already shop. Clubtails can also be found nationwide. Next time you're itching for a cocktail, try Clubtails. Visit us online at clubtails.com and give us a follow at Clubtails on Instagram and Facebook.
The Art of the Brick exhibition is the showcase of the work of Lego artist Nathan Sawaya. In this room and in these galleries, over 30,000 square feet, we have over 1 million Lego bricks that have been constructed into hundreds of sculptures from the mind alone of Nathan Sawaya. For me, the most incredible thing about Art of the Brick is seeing how this small rectangular object that's a common play toy has been turned into fine art that expresses the whole gamut of human emotions. So this room, Human Expressions, really does focus on Nathan Sawaya's intentional look at the human figure, which is something that he really has spent a lot of his career working on. So we have every type of expression, and then we have figures like, for example, the one behind me, Mass Construction, that shows how he does his work. So you can study these 4 pieces and you can see the structure that he puts into his sculptures as he builds them up to allow him to continue to get to these incredible sizes. There's also an incredible amount of storytelling in this room because Nathan as an artist is also dealing with the issues of what it is to be human. All these human figures have different modes of expression of what it is to be human. Well, I have a few favorites that I could tell you about. One is Clouds, which is in this gallery, which is a big blue sky pulling back the clouds over a gray city. It's a really cool idea. I also think that his work, Division, which is a monumental piece that takes up an entire gallery, is a soaring work that calls out to the human soul to take flight. Now, someone else who's looking at this piece might see the hands that are reaching up to those flying characters as trying to restrain them or pull them down, but I prefer to see them as reaching up to try to also take flight. And here we have an exhibition that has been in 100 cities around the world, traveling for more than a decade, almost 2 decades, that people still feel called to and drawn to because of what's here. I want to invite everybody to come and see The Art of the Brick. We're at 6240 Glenwood Avenue in the Pleasant Valley Promenade. We're open every day except for Tuesday. We're here through the summer, and you can get more information at theartofthebrickexpo.com.
We are at Raleigh Little Theatre and we're producing Hands on a Hard Body, the musical, not to be confused with the documentary that it's based on. And we are currently in production and will be running until June 18th. And this is a really unique show because I had to figure out how to get a pickup truck on our stage, which is certainly one of the largest props that we've ever had at our theater.
I think the reason for doing this show is the humanity, which is brilliantly done in the documentary, which is why the documentary is so famous, which is why the creators of the musical put this together. It is really wonderful picture of the crossroads of desire and determination and desperation. We have people from all disparate backgrounds, socioeconomic backgrounds, who come together. They all have one common goal, and they all believe, each person sincerely believes that they can and they will win this truck. At the same time, they know that only one can win. Just the way these characters interact, it is written so smartly by Doug Wright, the playwright, who just knows how to write humor without jokes.
So we hope everyone will come celebrate the closing of this season with us with Hands on a Hard Body. You can visit our website at RaleighLittleTheatre.org to get your tickets, or you can call our box office.
Join WRAL at the Capital City Juneteenth celebration. Bring a lawn chair and enjoy a fun, free family day at Dix Park in Raleigh. There are activities for the entire family, including live music, guest speakers, food trucks, and a kids zone, packed with inflatables, face painting, a story corner, and more. Stop by our booth and see familiar WRAL faces. The Capital City Juneteenth celebration, Saturday, June 17th, from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Dix Park.
Cape Fear Botanical Garden is an urban oasis in the midst of the downtown noise, the noise in our lives, and everything that's going on in the world today. We were founded in 1989, so we're going into our 35th year. We are a 501c3 nonprofit, and we are self-supporting through donations we get from donors, as well as admissions, sponsorships, grants, and funding that we seek from other sources. We are open 360 days a year, and we offer classes for children, adults, those with special circumstances through our therapeutic hort program. What a better place to be than to just come out and enjoy nature. I think the best thing about the garden is peace. We're all so busy and the world moves so fast, and we've always got a phone attached to our hip or in our hand, and this is a place where you can come and get away by yourself. You can come with someone, a friend or someone else, just to share nature. You can bring your family. We have a children's garden where kids come and play. One of the best parts of my day is hearing kids laughing in the children's garden. We have a historic garden, our heritage garden, that has farmhouse, general store, corn crib, and tobacco barn from the late 1800s. Plus, in our 80 acres, 23 are landscaped, but the rest are natural trails that go along the Cape Fear River. So it's just a beautiful place to come enjoy the outside, the environment, the wildlife, and just be at peace with yourself. We have partnered with Todd Beasley, who is a professor at the University of South Carolina, and we have brought an exhibit to the garden, Horticulture, Hooch, and Outlaws in Fast Cars, and it traces the roots of what we know as NASCAR today back to horticulture.
This exhibit specifically is an exhibit for the Southeast. We're in the heart of NASCAR country, and we look at this exhibit as not being just about NASCAR, but being about plants first, and passionately telling the story about how plants really crafted a whole society that they probably have some knowledge on, but really don't know the true story. The moonshine perspective is how distilleries are growing across the country, and distilleries, the basic ingredient comes from plants, and so all the different plants that are infused into moonshine today or in alcohol today, your mixologists and what they're doing, all that derives from plants. And then, of course, NASCAR has really reinvented itself in the last couple of years with diversity. And we look at what's that plant connection and how NASCAR actually has the tree planting initiative, but also looking at how biofuels are being used in the NASCAR industry. So ethanol, but also how NASCAR has kind of looked loosely at using algae biofuels as a possible next generation connection to the plant world and being more sustainable.
I was amazed when I started doing the research for this exhibit just how closely horticulture is tied to NASCAR and the history of that. If you're interested in learning how to make syrups, brines, bitters, and tinctures to sort of flavor your moonshine, we'll have classes on that, as well as those heirloom classes where we'll be teaching weaving and embroidery, canning, all those things that go with the exhibit and were used maybe not in such a good way back then, but we are turning that around today. We would love for you to come visit us. The exhibit will be here through August 20th. If you will follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and then our website is capefearbg.org.
Get your business, event, or fun activity featured on the show. Email us at outandabouttv@wral.com.